Hello and welcome to this second lecture of the overview section of excellence in product management. I am Arun Singhal, your management coach and mentor with 40 years of experience in people development. So in this section, we have started giving you an overview of how can you build excellence in product management, and we looked at two things in the last lecture. What are the companies looking for in a product management professional, and what are the excellence requirements? So we got kind of two different perspectives on that. One had a long list and one had a short, deep focus. So let's look at in this lecture how can you do product management in an excellent way, and we will take an overview of that, right? So as I was mentioning, we got two kind of inputs on the excellence requirements. So there was one excellence requirements, as you see, where the whole focus from the business point was on producing strong profitable business or growth for his or her product by doing five things: gaining market share or growing market faster, building strong brand, delivering profit, formulating and implementing strategies, and introducing new successful products. So these were four and they sounded more manageable. Whereas from the job description, we got a whole list of things, and that included go to market strategies, breaking down business goals, developing strategies that sounded common, product positioning, driving product improvements, pricing, delivering the quality, promotions, etc., etc., etc. So the question is, how does that connect? How these two things connect with each other? Any thoughts? Let's try and connect them together. And what I have for you is a chart that kinds of says how are they connected to each other. If you see on the right hand side, the profitable sales growth faster than competition seems to be the goal, the objectives a product management function must achieve, right? So every function has to have those goals. And under that broad part, you could see there are three specific goals: gaining market share or growing the market faster than competition, building strong brands, your product into strong brands, and delivering profit. And that if you do these three things, you can sustainably deliver profitable sales growth faster than competition. And that seems to be the goal. Then you see a lot of other things that we need to do, small things, and two key things. The two key things are formulating and implementing innovative strategy for his or her products and introducing successful new products seem to be the two center points, the core of the role of a product manager that will differentiate what he or she will do to produce profitable sales growth. Because there may be a sales manager in the organization who would also work on driving profitable sales growth, right? So how is the role of a product manager different from a sales manager role? And it is these two core things as an overall summary of formulating and implementing both, right? Innovative strategies for his or her products, and developing and introducing successful new products. Now, in doing that, he or she may need to do everything that is listed below: going to market, develop strategies, breaking down business goals, ensuring that the products are marketed the right way, positioning the product right, driving product improvements, delivering the quality of products and delivering the product itself, pricing the product right, promoting the product right, running various internet advertising, using online formats, creating collaterals, developing high quality products, defining and designing product features, identifying trends, competition analysis, measuring user analytics, understanding consumer behavior, monitoring sales and profit, annual budgeting, and brand building. So it seems that this long list is a list of activities that a product manager will do during the year, basically via formulating and implementing innovative strategy for his or her product and introducing successful new product with the aim of delivering profitable sales growth faster than competition. Make sense? Right. So then what can we say about product management being done in an excellent way? So what out of this would you pick up that is the summary of or focus of a product management being done in an excellent way? Okay, take a look at this. So as I see, I would say these are four things that a product manager does well better than the competition, we will say he or she is doing in an excellent manner. First, in terms of actual work, he or she needs to formulate innovative strategies for existing products. Innovative is the key thing. And implement these strategies better than planned, because you can develop great strategy, but the proof of the pudding has to be in eating it. So the strategies must be implemented as well. And the third thing is introducing successful new products. And all these three combined, if done well and done innovatively and relevant to the market and competition, should drive profitable sales growth faster than competition. And if you have a product management professional doing this, then we will say he or she is doing in an excellent way. Right, wonderful. So what did we learn in this section? What we learned is product management has a lot of expectation from product managers, and we see them on the right hand side, and we talked about them, and I'm not going to go through and list each of those. But the excellence requirements center around 5 things. Gaining market share if you are a small market share, or growing the market if you have a dominant market share, better than competition. So doing better than competition is the key theme that we need to keep in mind. Building your products into a strong brand so that you get the price and you get customers coming back to you. Delivering the profit, because ultimate proof of the pudding is in eating it, right? So if a brand has to exist, it has to exist for making profit to the business. Formulating and implementing innovative strategies for his or her products and introducing successful new products. And from there we saw that you can become an excellent product manager by focusing on formulating and implementing innovative strategies for his or her products and successfully introducing new products. Right? Makes sense? Right. So what do we do in the next module? So let's start by taking a look at how to formulate the innovative strategy for existing product in the next section. So thank you so much for watching this second lecture of the overview section. I hope you are getting into the meat of this course now, and I am beginning to enjoy as well, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next lecture.